Harnessing doubt for success sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But it's not. Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into the dark side of our strengths. This journey is about challenging the norm and redefining the way we perceive doubt. Instead of seeing it as a hindrance, we're going to explore how it can be an asset, a driving force towards success. So, are you ready for this deep dive? Stay with us as we uncover the 5 habits that can help turn doubt into a stepping stone for success. Firstly, embrace doubt. Doubt isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it can be a beneficial tool when wielded correctly. Now, that might sound counterintuitive, but let's dive a little deeper into this concept. Think about it. Doubt is often the catalyst that prompts us to question, to scrutinize, to seek out more information. It's the little voice in the back of our minds that whispers, "Are you sure?" And that's not always a bad thing. It's that voice that keeps us from making impulsive decisions, from blindly following the crowd, from accepting the status quo without question. Consider this. Imagine you're faced with a major decision. You've done your research, you've weighed the pros and the cons, but you still can't shake off that nagging feeling of doubt. That's not a sign of weakness or indecision. It's your mind's way of telling you to pause, to take a step back, to reevaluate. Often it's in these moments of doubt that we are most open to new ideas and perspectives. We're more likely to think critically, to challenge our own assumptions, to look at the situation from all angles. And that can lead to better decision making. Let's take an example from history. Many of the world's greatest thinkers, innovators, and leaders were known for their ability to embrace doubt. They didn't shy away from uncertainty. Instead, they used it as a stepping stone, a catalyst for deeper understanding and innovative solutions. In essence, doubt can serve as a powerful tool for critical thinking and decision making. But like any tool, it needs to be used wisely. It's not about doubting everything all the time. It's about harnessing the power of doubt to challenge our own assumptions, to question the status quo, and to push ourselves to seek out new solutions. So, the next time you find yourself grappling with doubt, don't push it away. Embrace it. Use it as a tool to deepen your understanding, to make more informed decisions, to become a better version of yourself. Embracing doubt, as odd as it might sound, is our first habit. Secondly, challenge your strengths. Yes, you heard it right. We often put a great deal of focus on mitigating our weaknesses. And while that's certainly important, we mustn't forget to also challenge our strengths. You see, strengths, much like muscles, need to be constantly worked on, pushed and tested in order to grow and develop. If you're a great public speaker, for instance, don't just rest on your laurels. Constantly seek out larger audiences, tougher topics, and more challenging platforms. Let's consider a world-class athlete. Their strength might be their speed, their agility, or their endurance, but do they stop training once they've identified these strengths? Absolutely not. They push harder, they run faster, they train longer. They challenge their strengths, and in doing so, they become stronger. Challenging your strengths also allows you to avoid complacency. It's easy to become comfortable in what we're good at, but comfort can be the enemy of growth. When you challenge your strengths, you step out of your comfort zone. You learn, you adapt, you improve. Think of a brilliant writer who only writes in one genre. They might be a master of their craft, but there's a whole world of literary styles and narratives they haven't explored. By stepping out of their comfort zone and challenging their strength, they can unlock new avenues of creativity and skill. Also, remember, challenging your strengths doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Seek out mentors, coaches, or peers who can help you push your boundaries and take your skills to new heights. In essence, challenging your strengths is about pushing the boundaries of what you're capable of. It's about not settling for good enough, but striving for even better. It's about recognizing that growth and development are never-ending journeys, and that even our greatest strengths can still be improved upon. So, dare to challenge your strengths. That's habit number 2. Our third habit: seek feedback regularly and fearlessly. Now, this may sound a bit daunting. After all, who enjoys hearing about their flaws, right? But here's the thing. Feedback isn't about pointing out flaws. It's about identifying areas for growth. It's about discovering those blind spots that you might not be aware of, those areas where you can improve and become even better. Imagine you're a painter, painstakingly working on a masterpiece. You're so close to the canvas, so engrossed in the details, that you may not notice if the overall composition is off. That's where a second pair of eyes comes in. Someone standing a little further back, someone with a different perspective, can point out the imbalance. They can help you see what you may have missed. That's what feedback does. It gives you a fresh perspective. And let's be clear, seeking feedback doesn't mean you have to accept every critique that comes your way. Not all feedback is useful or relevant. The key is to consider the source and the intent. Is this person genuinely trying to help you improve? Do they have knowledge or experience that could benefit you? If so, their feedback is worth considering. And don't just seek feedback when things go wrong, ask for it when things go right too. Understanding why something worked is just as important as understanding why it didn't. It helps you identify your strengths, the things you should keep doing. So, seek feedback, ask for it, listen to it, consider it, learn from it. Because feedback is more than just criticism or praise. It's a tool for growth, a roadmap to becoming better, stronger, more effective. It's a way to challenge yourself, to push your boundaries, to constantly strive for improvement. Remember, feedback is the breakfast of champions. It's what fuels growth and drives success. So make it a habit. Seek feedback regularly and fearlessly. It might not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Remember, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Habit number 4, reflect and learn. Make it a practice. As we journey through life, we're bound to stumble and fall, but it's not the falling that defines us. It's how we rise, how we learn, and how we adapt. That's the essence of habit number 4, reflect and learn. Imagine this, you're a sailor. Every day you set out to sea, and every day you face different conditions. Some days the sea is calm and the journey is smooth. Other days the waves are high and the winds are strong. Each day presents its own set of challenges, but also its own set of lessons. At the end of each day, the seasoned sailor doesn't just dock his boat and call it a day. No, he reflects. He thinks about what worked, what didn't, and how he can be better prepared for the sea's unpredictability the next day. He learns from his experiences and he adapts. That's the power of reflection and learning. It's about taking a step back, looking at our experiences, our successes, our failures, and asking ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? It's about understanding that every mistake, every misstep is a stepping stone towards self improvement. It's about recognizing that failure isn't the end, but a learning opportunity. Consider Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. He once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison saw each failed attempt not as a setback, but as a lesson. He reflected, he learned, he adapted, and eventually he succeeded. So the next time you stumble, don't let it discourage you. Instead, see it for what it truly is, a chance to reflect, to learn, and to grow stronger. Make it a habit to take some time each day to reflect on your experiences, learn from them, use them as a springboard to propel you towards your goals. Remember, reflection isn't about dwelling on the past. It's about using the past as a tool to shape a better future. So, make reflection a part of your routine. Finally, bemandi the fifth habit. Cultivate resilience. Resilience is akin to a rock standing firm in the face of a storm. It's the ability to bounce back from adversity, to rise from the ashes of failure, and to forge ahead when the going gets tough. In the journey towards harnessing our strengths and doubt, resilience is the fuel that keeps us moving. Why is resilience so important? Well, it's simple. Doubt, failure, and adversity are inevitable in life. They are the hurdles we must leap over, the mountains we must climb. And resilience, that's our inner strength, our grit, our determination to keep going no matter what. It's the ability to look doubt in the eye and say, "You won't defeat me." Resilience doesn't mean we won't fall, it means we'll always get back up. It's the ability to transform stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Remember, resilience, folks, is what separates those who give up from those who succeed. So there you have it, the dark side of our strengths and how to harness doubt for success. We've journeyed through 5 key habits: embracing doubt, challenging our strengths, seeking feedback, reflecting and learning, and finally, cultivating resilience. Each one a stepping stone on the path to a better, more self-aware you. Which of these habits will you work on first? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, keep challenging yourself and harnessing your doubts for success.